Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Book of Jane. Okay, doing a product review today, and I couldn't be more whipped up about this product. Oh, it's making my heart pound just holding the box. That's how much I love it. Okay, I'll tell you the short version. I'm scrolling through Facebook, and this ad pops up, and it said, "Would you like to win a year's worth of soap?" Yes. So I click over, sign up for this company's newsletter, hoping that I win the year's worth of soap. And then I'm cruising through the company's website, which is making me very happy as I'm floating around in there. And the company's called Caswell-Massey. It is a luxury personal grooming company, products company, started in 1752. So pretty established. You can tell just by their packaging and the product names and some of the fragrance names. And I really want to stand in front of all of their products. Really do. However, I don't want to get off. I don't want to go like a squirrel today. So however, I click on the brushes. There's a brush tab, and open the brush page, and it's hair brushes, scrolling through, and then I stop, and I'm like, what is that? That looks like a dry body brush to me. Well, actually what it's called is a military hairbrush. I was like, it's $90 on their website. I order it immediately. I did get a discount because I signed up for their newsletter, which was lovely. And it was free shipping because my order was over $50. So when I first got the product in, this little sticker was on the back of the box, and it says not returnable once the seal is broken. Well, that sort of set with me a little bit funny for a second, and then I flipped over the invoice, and actually, due to the Board of Health regulations, any hairbrushes, combs, manicure implements, or razors or blades cannot be returned once the seal is cracked. So, okay, I understand that. They do have a pretty decent return policy if you need to return something, but those 4 items pretty much are not returnable once you break that seal, and you know you're going to break the seal. So just be aware of that before you order. It is not returnable, okay? And you're invested $90. All right. So I open up this beautiful little box, and out comes this gorgeous piece of equipment. And I'm in love. Already has a leather back. This is German made. It is boar bristles, so it is extremely stiff. It's actually a hairbrush. It's not a dry body brush, but I will be using it as a dry body brush on my hands, on my feet. I can probably tolerate this stiff brush on my skin. Matter of fact, I know I can. The average person isn't going to be able to, but it's going in my private collection in my bedroom next to my yoga mat. And I just want to tell you guys that I highly recommend this brush. Now, we started playing with it, and I'm like, okay, so I'm brushing my feet, and I'm brushing the palms of my hands, and I'm brushing my wrists. So it's pretty, you know, it's got some punch to it, okay? But then I was like, okay, so it's a hairbrush. So then I go like this. I go, well, let's just put it up next to my scalp. Now we have lots of hair down here. You know, Lisa Marie and I were playing. But then I start like brushing it through my scalp, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then I start going like this. I'm like, oh, you know, if you have a headache or you had a really bad day on the Zoom call, I'm not digging Zoom calls as much as I did when we first started doing them, you guys. I'm talking about just releasing the tension out of your scalp. Now, if you have somebody that's got shorter hair and you are doing some self-care together. I tell you what, I put you on my massage table and I start running this brush on through your hair and rotating this into your scalp. You're going to think you've died and gone to heaven. This is a phenomenal piece of equipment. I don't even know what to say about it. It is, I am so Twitter-pated about this brush. Now, it's made in Germany by a company called F. Hammond. That was started in 1864. So I went to that website as well. It was all in German, but it's a beautiful leather company. I did see on that website leather tool, like wrenches and stuff and leather containers. I was like, oh my God, my dad was a mechanic. I was thinking, wow, that'd be a fun gift. But yes. I don't even know what to say. Yes. So I called the company. I called Caswell-Massey today, talked to a lovely lady named Tammy, because I wanted to find out, how do we wash this brush? How do we keep this brush clean? Because it's got leather and then it's sealed wood here, and these are super stiff. And so the company emailed me today and they said, rinse it out with water, take a little soap like in the sink, but try not to get it up in there, and then shake it out and let it dry, which is going to be efficient. This is probably not a brush I can use basically on the table because I won't be able to clean it in between every client. But if you are looking for something unique for anybody that likes their head rubbed, when you get your hair done and the hairdresser really, everybody likes that motion. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah. It's a big fat yes. With the $90, with the little seal on the box, all those little things that I was going to be all fussy about went flying right out the window the minute it touched my skin and my scalp. Okay? Now, in my home dry body brushing practice, when my hair is all up, I am going to take it and rub it right on my occipitals right there and release all that right there and rub that into the back of my head, right up into my hairline. Because you know what? That'll work. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's glorious. It's absolutely, and then you're gonna want to do it to the other side. Oh yeah, you are. You're just gonna go, oh my stars and garters, oh my stars and garters, because it can get right up into. You guys ever get tension headaches, like right behind that ear, right there? Yes, it's a yes. Get it now. I'm the new biggest fan of the military brush. Signing off for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments, or if you have this brush or you know anything else about this company. I will be ordering some of their soaps, and they have a whole a New York botanical gardens collection that I really want to see as well. I did ask Tammy if they were sold at Nordstrom's or Neiman's or, the big sort of high-end department stores, and she said that they were not, and that they were only sold at boutiques, which, again, have never run into it, but I am very happy that I was on Facebook that day and I discovered this company and I discovered this military hairbrush / Jane's new dry body brush. I am one happy chick. Signing off for today, everybody. I will see you next Thursday here on the Book of Jane on my YouTube channel. Have a great week.